Green energy is once again proving its strategic value as the Iran war disrupts global oil and gas flows and sends energy prices sharply higher. Countries with strong renewable power systems are emerging as better protected from the latest market shock. More details in our next report.
In Albania, the Drin River is swollen by winter rain and snowmelt and lined with hydroelectric dams built decades ago. It now supplies more than 90% of the country's electricity output. That has helped keep wholesale power prices comparatively stable, even as much of Europe faces fresh volatility following US and Israeli strikes on Iran on February 28th. Residents have even opposed the deployment of floating power plants in local ports.
As residents, we protested and did not agree with those ships being brought into the territory of Vlora, into that port where they were placed, because both the cost of producing electricity was high and the pollution from those ships was very high.
Price comparisons across Europe suggest countries with higher renewable output have been more insulated from the steepest electricity spikes. Analysts say that could soften the blow for households, businesses and economic growth in the months ahead. Experts say that heavy reliance on hydropower has played a key role in shielding the country from the worst effects of the crisis, while acknowledging it is not fully immune.
We are the country that produces electricity 100% from renewable sources, but as I said, only from hydropower. This situation has exposed us to imports, and those imports usually come from fossil fuel sources, which has meant that although we produce renewable energy, we are not 100% consumers of renewable energy in Albania.
The contrast is evident in countries more exposed to imported fossil fuels. Nations heavily reliant on oil and gas face stronger inflation pressure as fuel costs rise, reviving fears of another energy-driven slowdown similar to the crisis triggered by Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Gas-dependent economies such as Italy, Germany and Greece have expanded solar power, but solar-heavy systems can face what traders call the duck curve, which means low prices at midday, followed by sharp spikes in early mornings and evenings when demand rises but solar output fades. In periods of geopolitical crisis, energy independence matters, and with global markets reacting to conflict in West Asia, rivers, reservoirs and renewable grids are becoming economic shock absorbers in ways oil and gas once were. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.